really quick,
Answer
because I don't
me.
want to keep you guys. So if you guys can go ahead and mute, and then I'll just go over this really quick. I know that this month is slow, and it is for everybody. I was listening to a call from Melanie, who is the top coach. It's slow for her too. It's just how August is, because everyone is going back to school. Kids are back to school. It's just kind of the last thing on people's minds. So thinking of that, well, my target audience is mom, and I think that that's most of your guys' target audiences as well. But you have to think about that. So what could it be that is making your month slower? And if it is because, kids are going back to school and moms just don't have time, but another thing moms don't have a lot of is money. So we need to keep that in mind when we're posting and we're talking about our groups. So what I've been doing this month is I'm calling it a Back to Basics challenge group, where we talk about easy, healthy, quick recipes that you can throw in the crock pot, lunchbox ideas, things that are going to make a mom's life easier as her kids go back to school. Talk about time management stuff, how to make things easier, and then promoting the workouts that are short so that they don't have to take up a lot of time doing a workout because they don't have the time. They're already waking up early to do the whole back to school thing. So that's what you have to think about this month. Is they're probably not going to be thinking so much about, getting in amazing shape. It's just not the time of year for that. So we have to think a little bit outside the box. And whatever your target audience is going through right now, think about that and what they need right now, and then cater to it. And then, so I did a post yesterday inviting people to my Back to Basics group. So that was, we've talked about this before, but I don't know if you remember, the Jab, 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 Right Hook book is awesome. You should read it if you haven't. But so my invite yesterday was my right hook. That was my invite. But now all this week, I'm going to be jabbing. So tonight, I did a recipe for easy, quick turkey burgers that were really good. So then I put on there, these are the kinds of things that we're going to be posting in the group. Quick, easy, healthy recipes that your kids will like. And then I'll do a quick circuit workout later in this week and be like, these are the kinds of workouts I'll just be posting. So if you don't even have time to do that workout and you have 10 minutes, you can do this. So those are your jabs, so that you're adding value, so that they're seeing it. And so they're like, heck yeah, if she's giving me this stuff already, I want to join her group, because that's going to just be making it easier. So if your month is slow, you're going to have to up your invites for sure. And this for next year. So this is the best thing, is for next year, that you need to start really inviting in July a lot, because you need to be talking just to a tons of people. And you should be doing that anyway, because it's Team Cup. But just up your invites. That's all you can do this month. But not hitting Success Club is not an option, right? We all know that. We got to do it. So you just have to talk to lots and lots of people, and it will happen. It's just going to take a little bit more work. And the best part is all this work that you're putting in now is going to just propel your business forward in the coming months, because you're doing the work now. So you're setting yourself up for major success the rest of the fall. So let's not miss Success Club. It's been hard for me too. I started off with negative points, which is never fun. But we can do this. And mostly we just have to believe that we can. We can't have that mentality of, people are just busy back to school. I'm just going to wait until, people are settled. Like, don't do that. That would be the opposite of what you want to do. You don't want to lose your own momentum. That's the biggest thing, is you got to keep it going. So think about that. Just brainstorm a little bit about what you could do to make these moms, or whoever, I think mostly our target audience is moms. So how can we make their lives easier? What can we do for them? Like, maybe you need to do a free group really quick. So we did a free group last week just to get interest going. And maybe people aren't interested in clean eating right now, but what would they be interested in? Like lunch ideas maybe, or I don't know, tips for getting your kids back on the schedule. Whatever free group you want to do, just to get some interest going, and then you can invite them into your group, your regular challenge group. So that's kind of all I had for that, was to really use the jab, 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 right hook method of adding value, lots and lots of value, and just figuring out what your people like. Figure it out. So if you're down to ask questions, that's the best way to build your affinity back up on Facebook. Ask questions, lots and lots of questions. And then figure out what it is and what they need. And that's kind of all I had. It was really quick, but I know this is Team Cup. I know we're really pushing hard, and I feel you guys. Last year, I never hit Miss Success Club 10, and last year in August, I missed it, and it was a big bummer of a month for me. So I'm not going to let this happen again. This month, we're going to do this. So just know, not to give up. There's people out there that need you. They do. Because the back to school craziness it's crazy, and moms need to remember themselves, and they need that time for themselves, and they need help and that accountability and motivation. So just think of it that way. If you don't want to be posting on Facebook, you feel like you're bugging people, you're not. You're helping them, and just remember it that way. And that's all I have. Short and sweet. Comments? What do you guys think? What could you do for your target audience?
Oh my gosh, that's such a rad idea with the back to school stuff. We should brainstorm in the group about, different tips that we all have, because I have a few, but I don't have a ton, and time management's really hard for me. But I have, I set alarms for everything for, what time we need to get up, what time we need to, a 10-minute warning before we have to leave for both girls. And then I, obviously do a lot of prep ahead, because I always do. I make a month's worth of sandwiches ahead of time. And I feel like I have a good system for that. So that's something that I can offer, but
yeah, you can. That's awesome.
Really bad at. So I get 1 jar of Sun Butter, because they can't have nut butter at school, and then a jar of jelly, and then I get the little, the whole wheat rounds at Costco, the huge pack, little sandwich thins, because they don't have crust, and the girls waste all that crust. So I make the whole entire thing of sandwiches, and then I freeze them individually, and then just take them out in the morning and put them in their lunchbox.
I love that.
It's the best thing ever. It saves so much time. And then at the beginning of the week, I do bags of carrots, string cheese, Z-bars. And remember that thing that we said, that picture that we saved of all the different snacks for lunches and stuff? That was so cool.
Yeah, exactly. So you could just post one of those tips every single day. Well, and even I was thinking you could, if you were really needing people, just kind of desperate, you could do even a group with a cash giveaway at the end or anything. Because even if you did $50 or something like that someone could earn, you'd make that up in challenge packs alone that you sold. And maybe that people just need motivation, maybe they need that, or maybe have each of them put in $10 and you'll do $50, and that someone can win all that money, just for whatever. You give away a gift card, you just kind of have to be creative this month. I wouldn't give away money stuff unless it's a last kind of resort option. But yeah, some people what is that is it the diet bet?
Yeah, I do them.
People are really into that though. So even offering seriously, even offering $50 might be what people need.
Well, so I did one because Kelly wanted to, Kelly was doing one. So I was like, sure, I'll support you and I'll do it. It was $30 to buy in. And then I won $15. And then I was like, it sits in an account unless you take it out. So I was like, well, yeah, might as well just go into another one. And I put in 25 and it ends next week. But there's 400 people in the group.
A lot of people. Yeah.
So, because I was like, I'm going to do it for something that's not a lot of money, so people aren't that crazy about losing it. And there's a huge, a huge pot.
Yeah.
As well, right?
I don't know. I think that's motivating.
Huh?
And you don't even have to do cash. You could do a gift card or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I feel for everyone. I know that it's hard. It's a hard month, but it really, the work you put in this fall. I think Lauren, you were a coach last January, right? It's work.
It's
well, no, I just mean for January, the work you're putting in now, like during the fall. It kind of gets easier because you can be creative with like holiday groups because people don't want to get off track during the holidays. But all this work, like come January, it's crazy. It's crazy because every single person makes the New Year's resolution. You know, they probably didn't do so well in the holidays, and they make that New Year's resolution that they're going to get in shape. And if you've been on their radar since August, like of just inviting, and you're posting clean recipes, and you're working out, and you're showing transformations, like you're the first person they're going to think of. So don't think it like, just think of it right now as that you're planting a billion seeds, and they might be slow during the fall, might pick up a little bit during the holidays, but then January, it's just going to explode. Like January's huge. So we got to do the work, but it's going to be really worth it.
For sure.
I promise.
For sure.
All right. That was kind of all I had. So we can unrecord so that people just have that.